Good evening and welcome back to another Monday Night Rollback. I am Senpuu, or Adam, and I'm joined for the first time with...
The Cykamancer!
Oh yeah!
I've taken time out from my busy schedule of clogging public toilets to be here today.
Well, I think I speak for everyone when I say I'm glad to have you with us. I mean, not a lot has changed between last week and this week. We've still got Maka as the champion. Oh my fucking god, can someone just kill him already? I mean, in the game, not outside of the game. I know that is one way to deal with the problem.
Look, you meant to put in Minecraft at the end of these things.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. No, in Guilty Gear, because that's what we play, but if I do it in Minecraft, it might demoralise him enough that I can beat him in Guilty Gear.
That's right. Everybody out there, all of our loyal viewers, we are indeed... telling you to kill Maku in Guilty Gear or Minecraft
or both. One and then the other. And our resident spoon holder Raidho still clutching on to that spoon, holding it so close as his only friend. I mean, apart from the rest of us, we're all friends here at the BGF.
Yeah.
Said with such confidence, such overwhelming confidence. But enough of that. Like, we have coming up later in the week some tournaments going through to Edinburgh. Edinburgh will be later this week. I think it's at the Golf Tavern, but I'm not 100% sure. It is. I'm getting a thumbs up.
Oh, I really liked that place. Apart from all the people in it.
The people were lovely. It was more so the passers-by. Was that the place that we were the last time?
Yes.
Yes. Well, that was a lovely wee place. Really, really nice. Yeah, so looking forward to that. Looking forward to besting everyone that will be there. So, come and kick our ass. Hopefully we won't go 0-2 this time. I mean, we didn't. You and Maka did pretty well last time.
All I'm hoping for this time is that there won't be so much team killing going on.
Yeah, there was a shed ton of team killing last time, which was all fun and games. Apart from that, we will have BLF on Sunday as well. They're running another Strive tournament, so come down to the community centre in Kirkcaldy, somewhere down from the train station.
Yes, it's almost at the bottom, near the new pub.
There we go.
For anybody that's local and might know that, you know the one.
Someone that has more knowledge of the Kirkcaldys than I do.
And I still don't know the street names or anything like that. It's near the town hall.
I'm sure that's enough information for people to find the location if so required.
It's got rainbows in front of it. I don't think you can miss it.
You really can't miss that. That's really bright and colourful. Another plus of the community centre. Yeah, so I mean, I think that pretty much covers the weekly doings and daddlings of the BGF. Is there anything that you wish to add?
No, I believe that's the weekly news for us covered. I believe we should just go straight on to the bracket now.
Excellent. Thanks for that, John Cleese. Let's rock straight into the first match, which I do believe will be Reinart versus Weirdling.
Yes, of course, the educator of the BGF and our resident man that is far heavier than his physical appearance would let me believe.
Oh yeah, let's rock straight into it.
There's, of course, a very exciting first match today. The resident teacher and well-known parry machine against the big boy. The big boy himself.
He sure is one big boy. And speaking of parry machine, that's very well put. Not seeing a lot of parries from Weirdling very recently. Hopefully we'll see some today. I mean, I don't know if that's like doesn't want to take the risk on like wake ups and stuff, or it's just like everyone's changing the game plan, so he's not as confident with that thing. But I don't know. I feel like I've not seen as many parries in the last few weeks as.
Well, as you say, it's risky.
Yeah.
It is very risky, and obviously, if you're known as the Prince of Parry,
people are going to be ready for it. Yeah. Just wait a beat, like before you press the button. You run up to do like whatever you want. If you think it's parry, you just have to wait that split beat for your brain to decide, is he press the button or is he just parrying? Nice cross up.
Nice cross up there. Trying to play a little bit of air footsies here. As
he loves it. He loves it in the air.
Whoa, there we go. The proper footsies there with the big boot. It's going into the Garuda strings. Oh, baited and properly punished.
More big beats. Big beats, big boots. That you can't grab someone out the air like that.
True, but I'll play devil's advocate here and say that it was meant to be a backwards Mega Fist.
Oh yeah, no, you're probably right. Nice.
Great meter usage, I suppose.
I was gonna say, I think Reinart thought it was going to kill. Didn't quite. Speaking of the parries into Reinart, see, this is going to kill, surely.
Yep, and there it goes. That's the first round cinched out by a gnat's wing's breadth.
Nice. That took me a minute to process what you actually fucking said there. Nice.
And yes, of course, the oppressive Garuda pressure.
You see him there, like doing the light just to get like a frame kill in case there's a parry. Does it again.
It just thought he would maybe be playing it safe there, but showing that he doesn't need to. A very, very convincing second round going to Reinart.
That was dominating. Using the armor as well to get through that.
Okay, let's see what he does with the tether. Oh, nicely dodged.
Threading the needle. Oh, does the frame kill again on the parry?
Just outside the success range.
It's going to be a full confirm with meter as well. We go to the wall.
We're going through the wall. Okay, let's see what he does in the opening.
We can have that. Okay, blue RC. Okay.
Right.
Bonk.
And there we go.
There must have been a button press or something there from Weirdling. Reinart taking game one pretty confidently as well. I mean, I know that the first round was a bit shaky, but after that it was all one-sided. It was all Reinart.
Okay. And seeing that he's going for these, just going for it.
Yeah.
At the start.
Just sending it. Just like it doesn't matter what happens. He knows that Weirdling's going to try and get in the air or like play the Princess game. You know, that's where Viking likes to be. Play the Garuda. Okay.
Okay, just dashes away. It's a surprisingly safe option against those wake-up shenanigans.
Yeah, especially against Potemkin. Oh, big guns.
Big AoE. Tries to
one.
go for again, but he's not having it. He's not getting shot twice.
There's one thing getting shot once, but getting shot twice. That was
that's the failed Kara. Sad to see it. You hate to see
you
it.
hate to see it, but
There's the PRC into the Potemkin Buster.
redeemed nicely.
Yeah. Oh, armoring through it this time. Learning.
Loves that armor around start. I'm taking notes.
And this one just going straight through the wall.
Yeah.
Right, what's the game plan?
It's jumping time.
You can never quite tell with Potemkin pressure, can you?
Yeah.
It's almost as if he could just threaten you with with 2D at any point.
It's very true. Threatening you with his comparatively small ass.
Reinhardt 2, Weirdling 0.
Keep telling you, man. You should work at BBC.
It was always my dream to be a snooker commentator.
You've certainly got the voice for it. Speaking of the last two games, this one's all Weirdling so far. Using the armor and that burst.
All Weirdling.
Oh, it was all Weirdling. As soon as I say that, it changes.
I'm not quite sure what happened there. All that jittering around. Oh, right. I think he just thought about going for a Kara Potemkin Buster.
Of course. Just wiggling. Doing the buff through hands.
It's always a terrible thing to see him wake up, because now you have to consider whether or not he's actually going to grab you or he's just faking you to jump.
But also finally gets the Kara back and isn't able to do the combo because it kills.
Oh, yeah.
All that practice gone away.
Monkey's paw.
Gets the Buster wake up. Tries to heat knuckle into his answer. It's just a little bit too close, I think.
Oh, he made a guess. Guessed poorly, but got the landing.
Recovered nicely. Stuck the landing.
Right.
Gun!
Weirdling going to have to work very hard to bring this back here. We'll see if he can. He's got some very offensive air movement going on here. He may just be able to pull this back.
Certainly
But
applying the
no.
pressure. That close slash.
Close slash. That'll cinch it out, and that's 3-0 to Reinart.
Very, very quick first game. There was a couple of times where they really tried to apply the pressure, but I mean, Reinart was being pretty dominating about that. He was not taking it, not having it, using every opportunity to get out of the corner, use that armor to retake the pressure. Yeah, not too many busters, but just using the fundamentals, fluffing the Kara back mega fists.
Well, he did do it once successfully.
Got one. Good job on that one. It killed. Maybe it'll kill in the future as well. But
only time will tell.
That's very true. I know he's been putting his face to the grindstone and he's really been practicing with the Guilty Gear servers being absolute hot, fiery garbage. He's just been like sitting in the training range practicing his karas and his combos.
Indeed. For if this is Daisuke's vision, then I have questions.
Please, Daisuke. Sincerely, the BGF.
We implore you.
Yeah.
Please
listen to that strong word. That's implore. You'll bring it. Send the patch. Send the next patch.
I implores you.
Do it.
Anyway.
Enough of that. I believe our next game will be someone. Case of Chaos.
I believe it will
Cykamancer.
be Case of Chaos versus some very handsome gentleman that has no bias in him whatsoever.
He's got a paper bag on his head, so we'll never know. Stick around for the next game. Let's rock. Alright, rocking into our second game of the night. It's going to be Case of Chaos versus Cykamancer, the man sitting right next to me, the man with a paper bag normally over his head, versus the not silverback.
He's the marketable monkey.
Remarkable monkey. How could I forget?
Just that cute little face. Just want to pinch his cheeks.
Just want to pinch his cheeks real nice. I'm only kidding. I'm sure you'll do plenty of that. Now, Faust doesn't really do a lot of punching. It's mostly scratching.
Scratching.
They claws at you.
Yeah, go just batting it away.
Long, gangly fingers. He's an interesting character, Faust. The way he plays really matches his personality. His limbs kind of flounder in random directions, and you're not really sure how it's a fighting style, but it works.
Well, I've never really commentated over a Faust game before, so allow me
have fun with that
to try and explain what's going on.
Please give us the inner thought process of a Faust player. Oh wow, that's a big 2D.
Now, you see, what you need to do is you need to press 2, 3 and then 6 and then P in quick succession, and when the little fella made of straw comes out, you win the game.
Mini Faust win condition. Oh, using the invincibility there from the super, but nobody was home.
It's always better just to be safe in those instances. You have it there, it gets you out of any kind of wake-up game, mostly.
Yeah.
So you may as well.
Yeah. Same idea with Potemkin as well. I keep telling Reinart he needs to do that more, but a bit of a scrambly first round, but Case of Chaos taking that nice 6p as well. Goes for the audacious 5D.
Again, there's some good corner pressure going on here, not letting up. Goes in for the grab, more pressure.
That's what Wheels do best. Cancels the pillar. Frame traps. Nice.
Teleport, as long as you can catch your opponent unaware, or if they're going at a speedy direction in one way and can't alter it, teleport is a good way to just escape.
Yeah, so just as soon as someone's overcommitted to a movement option, it's you can just get out of that. Oh, the slowdown from the RC just extending the parry. Unfortunate.
The one time that I didn't grab.
That's very true. You do like the command grab out of the PRC. He loves it.
Okay, going into the second match though, let's see how this goes. See if any changes in tactics.
I like the random 5Ks just coming out, just kind of checking the buttons.
Well, as our resident teacher and educator did dub it the war crime button.
It's a very good button. Oh, ping pong, yo.
No. It's such a devious thing, that 2D, isn't it? It looks like it shouldn't hit low, but it does.
It does. Yeah, that's true. There it is, the overcommitment to movement options once again, just getting out of the teleport. Pressing big ones. Keep yourself in the air, just going over that heavy projectile. Just try to rough it down, you're not letting him.
Always, if anything ever gives a Faust player the fear, it's seeing the horn come out. Because you know it's a scramble to get it, and you are not in a good place to get it.
Aye.
But managing for once to get some good use out of it there. Of course, trying to trade air normals with a Faust, it's very difficult unless you're below him.
Oh.
Because his jumping H, if you ever notice that it goes over his shoulder.
Yeah, pretty much hits straight in front of him, yeah. He's got some good buttons to contest people that are coming in like low and diagonally, like... Okay, committing to the super, goes for a run through as well, just to jump out, nice. Keeping a calm head on the pressure, is a nice wee air combo there, hit him with the axe and then the air projectile. And that's gonna, I don't want to say auto combo, but it looks like an auto combo.
It very much is an auto combo. It's got surprisingly good damage, especially with the last hit for 5H. You just throw them.
Chuck them away. Like wall mounts as well, if you're like mounts to the wall. So that's crazy.
It's fairly standard.
Pretty good.
Okay, starting off strong here. And
gold burst rate right and super. Got to roll with the dice. Yo. With the pickup as well. No wall break base, the DP.
Deary me. Okay.
Oh, nice.
It's a very careful. I was going to say very carefully planned out footsies, and then the flash kick came out.
Oh, nice. You did have the meter.
I'm sure there was a reason that no meter was used there. Oh, nice. Caught with the big jab and a home run. No, it's not a home run, is it? It's a hole in one.
A hole in one.
It's because it's a golf club.
Oh yeah, of course. The hole in one home run. Winning out with that 6B again. Oh, nice, goes for the sneaky cross up as well.
I do like it when he goes for those sneaky cross ups, but doesn't use them all the time.
I know, yeah, something, because like if you keep doing it too much, you're just gonna get grabbed out of it, you know. It's like dashing up in Street Fighter. If you do it too many times, you're gonna get punished.
Not falling for the burst bait there though.
He had it. He didn't want to spend it. Once again into the item super there, there's a gold burst blocked in case of chaos. Oh, he's got the meter.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Unfortunately dropped, but nicely reset with the right back there.
Sorry, little straw fella, you were just not quick enough. I don't even know. Is it made of straw or is it made of cotton? Does it have cotton stuffing?
I think it's cotton popping out the head. It could be both. It could be a mixture, cotton and straw. You know, people do that. I wouldn't put it past Faust. Okay, goes for the blitz slug into the command grab as well. Nice.
Power bomb.
We love to see it.
We really do, don't we?
Oh, nice. Just button checking with P there.
And for those of you that are confused, don't worry. I don't know how the meteors track either.
Good to know that even a Faust player doesn't know how the moves work, because it's meant to be like that. It's meant to be total random. Hits you into your own banana as well.
And indeed, it should be noted that it is a debuff as a Faust to bring out bananas in front of a Leo player.
They just get the crazy look in their eye, and that's it. Keeps getting hit by that overhead, man. I feel that. I feel that so much. I get hit by
it's not very quick. You can see it coming.
Oh yeah.
But if you. It's the range that catches people off the most.
Yeah.
Covers most of the screen.
It does. It's like a half screen normal. Well, it's not normal. Command? No, it's special. What am I talking about?
Oh, look at that! Anti-air!
From absolute nowhere. You got 6 from Virginia.
Okay, let's see. Going for the safe setup.
Nice. Falls for it as well. Tries to press the button and wake up. That's a safe jump.
Just applying ranged pressure here. Well, I don't want to call it projectiles. But it kind of is.
Applies a similar sort of pressure.
He may or may not be a zoner.
Certainly part of zoner, and that's the best way to play against the Leo. Just keep him out. Leo can't touch you if you can't get in.
Okay. This will be match point here. Let's see if Case of Chaos can bring it back.
Again, that 6P working out really well for him at the start. That interaction's happened the first few rounds.
Yeah. Dancing around the bomb, just
Threading the needle so nicely. Oh yeah, just hit him backwards into the bomb as well. Throw that axe. No command grab. Nice! Yeah, just throw some items out. Oh, check.
poorly timed though. And gonna get punished for it, but drops it though, sadly.
Not a full punish. Oh, and the DP. Gonna
Punish
seal the
DP,
deal.
and there we go. 3-1 to that guy.
That would be you, good sir. 3-1 to Cykamancer. That'll be you moving on to the next round, the semi-finals round.
I have noticed recently, Case of Chaos playing a little bit more cagey, almost as if he's thinking before he rushes in, which is very atypical of a Leo player, I must say.
Very, very true.
What do you think of this?
I think he's been working on his patience quite a lot and just like trying to read the situation before making a decision. And he's trying not to just like rush in headstrong, because I think he can get like caught up in doing that. Just like, oh, I'm a Leo, it's Unga Bunga time, right? It's always Unga Bunga o'clock.
It kind of leans that way in though. It's hard to not Unga Bunga, don't you think?
Yeah.
If you're playing Leo.
That's the thing. He's built and he's designed to do that, but he's also built with the you can like cancel your dash into a block after like 2 frames. So he's designed defensively as well. So you kind of designed it a way where you want to like edge your way in, and I think that's something that Case of Chaos has taken to mind, taken to heart, and trying to just like implement in his own way.
And meanwhile, of course, you've got the Faust, and I'm convinced you can play him however you want.
It's one of those things. It's just like rolling with the dice, isn't it? Like you chuck out a couple of items, you press a couple of buttons. Oh, what items did I get? Oh, cool. I guess I'll just roll with the bomb. I'll play ping pong with him for a little bit. Oh, I got my mini Faust. That's going to apply some blocks. Then I'll go in. Let's go. Whee! You know, it's just kind of just like rolling with whatever you get and playing around that, and that's the game plan that you like enforce in your opponent. You're like, I'm going to chuck out these items, and you have to deal with that. So it's a bit of both sides.
He does strike me as the kind of person you would find in Ladbrokes at in an inappropriate time of the day, with all that gambling,
testing his numbers, like working out, calculating all the odds of getting Good Boy George's favourite horse to win.
So, my esteemed and learned colleague, who would be next?
That would be myself and our resident spoon champ, Raidho.
Okay then.
Coming right at you.
Stay tuned.
Oh yeah.
And here we go. The Silent Swordsman versus the Silverback.
Oh, yeah.
Truly a battle for the ages.
It is a good one. We don't come up against each other in bracket much. So it's like, well, Raidho had to beat all of us to get into the BGF. He was stuck on me for so long that it feels like almost like a nostalgic battle. Like, because we used to just play against each other every week, and now we never play against each other.
Well, I'm curious to see just how Raidho's develops. You see it a little bit more every week, don't you? He's getting a little bit better, feeling a little bit more sure of himself.
Aye.
So let's see if he can hold up and prove that he can beat you again.
I'm terribly scared for the day where he finally figures out all of his RAM bullshit and I can't get a word in and can't press a button anymore. Because I know Rams can do it. I'm just waiting for him to learn. But
of course, Senpuu starting out very strong here, going straight for the offense.
Not holding anything back.
Forced into the corner, trying to keep Ram there as best as he can. Successfully cross under, and the offense begins again. Tries to go for the grab, sees it coming, swipes him out, just bats him out of the way.
That's the thing with like always pressing buttons, or like not really knowing when to press buttons. Raidho's kind of always pressing buttons, or like really looking for that gap of like, okay, there's a time where I can press buttons and press it, and it works out for him. It works out really well, especially when you try to do stagger pressure. Get him with a cross up though, straight into super.
Yeah, just cash now, going through the wall. Let's see what the next step is.
I want the OK. I want that 2k OK. I tried to DP him after that and totally fluffed it, so we're just going in. Excuse me.
Raidho, keeping him at bay, keeping him at a distance, doing what Ram do.
Doing those fast buttons.
But that 2D again, it's monstrous.
Could have just confirmed off of it being a counter hit, but I thought I'd make it safe, do the RC, give myself a bit of time, collect it, a couple of hits, get it right.
And that's a swift win for Senpuu there. Let's see if Raidho can, what is it the young people say, clap back. Oh, and he does a little.
That certainly was.
Making judicious use of those gigantic swords, but not afraid to jump in and press the advantage, press the offense.
He's certainly he knows what he's doing. It's just like he's still trying to cement his muscle memory into like the not full optimal, but like the proper pressure, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get the wall break.
Oh no, this might blow up in your face.
Feeling it. Oh, nice RC as well, down heavy.
Oh, but he just mistimes it, sends himself flying in the other direction.
He missed the Darrow. Oh, there it is.
I don't actually know, what's the name for that sort of like upwards backhand?
The really fast one.
Yeah.
From Rama. So I'm sure it's called Darrow. Darrow.
Just
Japanese word for
the Rekka.
Something. Yes. Alright, I mean if it's the Rekka's got a different name and I don't know what a Rekka's called. I have no idea what a Rekka's called. I know and like the Darrow looked really, really similar to a Rekka, but it's like a single hit that's just super fast. I think it's
falls for the bait, eats the hyper armor, gets it. Oh, just look at you, look at him go.
That's the one thing with Raidho, like still learning the matchups as well. He's not quite ready for the Leo guard stance that he's got. He needs to hit that low.
Will this kill?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, of course. Scaling.
My Leo not kill senses are tingling.
Motobato!
Tried to run up in 5D, but I get what was coming to me. I deserved that. I deserved all of that.
It is the singular best wake up super in the game, bar none, isn't it? Motobato?
Yeah, its startup's incredibly fast.
Incredibly invincible, incredibly quick, but it's not good enough, sadly. And Senpuu takes the second match.
Oh yeah.
Game.
One and or both. Fluffed the DP again, but it didn't matter because there's a burst. Got that burst. Oh, the sword pressure.
Keeping you in place with the exploding swords.
Tries the dash cancel as well. You'll be learning.
Grabs. What's he setting up? What's he cooking?
Cooking kicks.
He's cooking gorillas, maybe?
I don't know. That's not kosher.
Oh, he was very, very close there. I think he knew the intention to grab, but just didn't quite get it out in time. So Ram with one sword is no good, but second one back now. Gold burst, where's he going?
Oh, goes for the cross him again.
Straight into Ram's arms.
Getting wise.
Right. Playing that good keep away. Laser beams. And just straight through it.
I should have RC'd off of that, but I thought I was getting hit. I thought I was gonna go like dive into the beams.
Raidho not going out without a fight, certainly. But then again, he does have the massive fight of the gorilla to contend with.
You know, that full health bar, the life lead is there. Oh, trying the new tech as well. Gets the grab, nice. Reset the pressure. Rolling with the kicks.
I always look so silly, that normal without the sword. Just like a light slap from the arm. And just a low to sending it. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was like gonna take more because you can get more off of the pillar in the air. But I thought it was gonna like drop or something. So I was like, oh, we already reset. Okay. I think maybe one day somebody should tell Raidho that you could definitely dash cancel that Rekka and see what he does with it.
I think he knows it's just like an execution thing. Just needs to work on that.
Well, as is the case, this is practice, I suppose.
Exactly.
And he is practicing, and he is getting better.
It's probably one of the hardest things to do is Ram as well, because I think you have to like dash cancel, but then cancel into like the sword or something. So you got to dash cancel into the special. I think you've got something crazy like 6 frames or something to fit that in. It's crazy.
There's also a pretty good way to just get both your swords back if you have the meter. Just fire out the laser and Mortal Battle!
Tried to burst bait looking at my burst and I got Mortal Battle for it.
And there we go, Raidho takes game 3.
Game. Yo, he's coming back. The reverse 3-0.
The reverse 3-0.
It's cooking. He's cooking it.
What was he cooking? Are y'all cooking? That's a little in joke. It's alright.
Never ready for the back turn.
Just fully side switch there. It can be really difficult to just catch that out. You never think they're going to be that audacious, do you?
Well, he would never cross me up. I'll just grab him. Oh, he crossed me up. It's kind of over in a flash as well, and if you get the right OK, you can really play him out.
Dear Senpuu, really feeling that last loss there, going in there with a perfect. The good old-fashioned R. Kelly.
Nice.
Oh God, I hope nobody understands why that's a thing.
Oh, the many headbutts. Put him straight to the wall, didn't want that. Okay, I'm just gonna jump
Good
down.
combo game here from Senpuu, I must say.
Thanks.
Been in the lab much?
Yes, only every second of my waking life.
I'm afraid I don't know what a lab is. As a first main, I just kind of wing it.
Nice.
Until you know what? A couple of months ago, I didn't even know what a combo was. Oh, and amongst all of this chicanery, we appear to have missed the fact that Senpuu won very clearly, very convincing.
No, you're quite right though. I was on fire after that one loss. I was a little bit annoyed at myself that I didn't Roman cancel the JD, and it kind of ended in me losing that match. So I did hit him hard for the last one, but I mean, he needs to be ready for it. It's fine. So I'll be moving on. I'll finally get a shot at Maku, something that I've wanted for a couple of weeks now. And I believe, since we kind of messed around with the order this week, normally we would do Reinart and Cykamancer next, but we're actually going to be jumping straight into me versus Maku, or Senpuu versus Maku.
I didn't understand it at the time either, but the people that are smarter than me and know what combos actually are deemed it the way that we should go forward, so I shall not question it.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you understand combos, it gives you at least 5 points in your IQ. At least 5.
And since mine is somewhat akin to room temperature in Alaska, I'd say they probably have some jurisdiction here.
No, we make all our decisions as a group. We try and explain it so that some of our members with the room temperature IQ can understand. But really, it's not that difficult. Alright, moving on. But yeah, we're moving on to Senpuu versus Maku coming up next. I'll finally get that championship shot that I've always wanted. Your number one contender! Give me it. Give me that shot.
And here we go, the honourable challenger for this evening against a man that I can only describe as a monster that probably eats children in his downtime.
Oh no!
The silverback going up against Maku. I say eat, he probably stun dippers children.
Oh yeah, okay, that one I can believe. I don't see him as much of a cannibal, but I think he'd stun dip or anything with a pulse.
No toddler nearby has undamaged shins in his presence.
Really good at football, but you know, beware some shin pads.
Okay, let's go. Let's see how this is. Will he be dethroned?
Give me that title shot. I need it.
Okay, starting out strong. Good footsies. Of course, Maku being an 08er, pretty much.
Yeah.
Me and him forged in the crucible of footsies, but then he started playing Kai, and it got a little bit out of control, I must say.
A little bit out of hand.
Look at that! It's disgusting!
5-frame low! What was I supposed to do?
It is my opinion that I think we should get our bad mouthing out of the way now, and then go into technical commentary. We just, although, in all fairness, it's looking very even right now.
Yeah.
You've got the...
There it all looks even until there's a scum dipper involved.
If ever you wanted to train your senses to look at the bars at the bottom of the screen, play Maku. He will force you to.
You gotta look out for the scum dipper.
I say that, he's not just all about scum dippers. He is actually very, very good at this game.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got good combo knowledge. He's got those good footsies going for him.
Yeah.
In a character that is
pretty much all footsies.
all footsies.
Yeah.
Very vanilla, would you say? A very vanilla character.
Yeah.
But he has a tool for every occasion, except for being smashed through a wall, evidently.
Doesn't have much in the way of dealing with that. I was waiting for a DP, I didn't see it, so I tried to press a button and he just sniped me out there with what I can only assume is a close slash.
That is his close slash. I've noticed a lot of close slashes from all the cast. Very good verticality. Very good.
Yeah, especially Leo's as well. That headbutt reminds me of Bardock from Dragon Ball Fighters. Just pulls you straight to the ground from butt moves nowhere.
Maku taking the first game.
It hurt then and it hurts now. Please make it stop hurting.
And let's see, will it stop hurting or has the pain only just begun?
No, it's gonna stop hurting, I swear.
Okay, yeah. Ground-based footsies, actual ground-based footsies. what this game is apparently known for.
No whiff punish.
Stagger pressure from Senpuu's part there, going relatively well. Stuck in the corner. How's he gonna... JD?
I just want to turn. Isn't my turn yet? That was never your turn, is the answer to that. That was a
cyanizer!
Oh,
Boo! Burst used, just slightly mistimed. A fraction of a second earlier, that would have probably been a very good combo.
I should know not to use the guard stance against Kai because the scum just snipes it. Completely. Well, I'll try to dash and grab.
Here we go. It's probably going to go through the wall yet. Not so much damage. The scaling is there. The chance is also still.
I've still got a push. That was meant to be a grab.
I could tell you were just a little bit too short, or did you just not input a direction in time?
I think I inputted the direction here a little bit too late, or held like down or something. I just got a GD. Just got a GD. I ain't losing no fight.
Every now and again, when you think you've got a Kai player on the back foot, they remind you that they do in fact have a DP.
I know. I tend to forget, especially with Maki. He like very seldom uses his DP. He only seems to use it when he's like 100% sure you're going to press a button.
It's just because he knows for a fact that it is quite punishable.
Yeah.
He's known from the early days back when, you know, Shoryukens were just a free combo if you got blocked.
Yeah. They still are as well. Don't know why I didn't decide to punish that, getting a hair grab instead.
Good interception there, and tried to go for the stagger pressure, didn't see that it connected though. Fighting for his life in the corner, push back, get some breathing space.
Have to use that burst.
Very tense and close here. This is anybody's game, but it isn't. It's Senpuu's.
Nice. The projectile really got my back.
This will be this match point. Let's see if Senpuu brings home the gold.
Which is match point. Some nice confirm there from Maku as well. Going to go straight to the wall, DP it through.
Okay, not a great start, but comeback is real at any given point.
Snipe some of that here. Back turn P. Upper body invincibility.
Maku just choosing to keep him at bay with projectiles.
Playing the lame. he's doing the lame.
But then again,
reminding me that he's got a DP. Fluffs the combo though.
Doesn't quite pick up.
Still
Sliver
alive.
of health. Let's see if he can do it.
FD'd the projectile in case of chip. I guess I tried to press a button. Low hitting 5k too active for me.
Maku is very good. He's very handy with that 5k. He knows how to stagger pressure with it, and he's just demonstrating it there.
Very good button as well. Like it's active for a long time. It's quick on start up, and it's a standard roll, so Devil's business.
The pressure begins a little bit too short for that there. I think he knew.
That was just meant to be a grab.
And the corner, the corner pressure is real.
I
Trying to get out, especially when it's difficult to take that risk when you can just eat a food Reinart.
That's very true. I think I need to stop smearing my fingers with butter before I start playing these games. Oh, a lot of misinputs today, but taking the pressure, but RC keep the pressure going, wasn't ready for the overhead.
Surprise overhead, and he must have just seen that coming. Burst used, okay. We're on even footing now.
That's it.
Most likely whoever catches one in a good combo will win this.
That's true, you're under half health, it's one good combo.
And here we go. Be scaled,
I
but
was going to say, it's not going to kill because the grab scaling is freaking huge. We're taking it.
back to neutral again.
That
Ooh.
yellow was very, very good.
Don't see him use it very often as well, surprised me.
Very true. Tried to backdash, couldn't backdash away from the back turn slash. Catches him off guard. Showing that I'm still here, that I'm still in it. Oh, DP's it. Nice.
Never seems right, those hitboxes, does it? It shouldn't hit behind you. It shouldn't. Burst used. Projectile pressure. Are we bringing it to the wall? No, we are. We're getting bursted. Got that shock on you. We're gone now. Ooh.
Oh. It's a nice RC there from Matthew.
I did expect a DP from him, but if it works, it works.
Yep.
Not enough to break the wall, but the... I saw where you're going there, going for the counter, but no. Step ahead, just going for the grabs. Low pressure from Maku here. Eats a DP for his trouble. And again with the counter, but I think he's gotten a little bit wise to it.
He drops it as well.
Oh,
Everyone's game.
tense stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. And it's just the stray projectile that does it.
Good old air projectile. Not sure if I tried to dash under or what, but either way the block wasn't up and it just called me raw.
Right, we're back at it though. This will be match point, game point as well if Maku manages to take it. Everything to play for. Just floating just above your strike range. That is quite a Maku thing to do as well. He does like just floating just outside where you can 6p him. And he's got the options to just either hit you with, drop to the ground and hit you, or dunk on you with a projectile.
Yeah.
Blue RC into grab. And this'll do it,
Certainly
there we go.
Was not ready for the back turn punch coming out before the kick, wasn't ready for him to go low and it just mixed them up. Gotta keep him guessing.
Maku 2, Senpuu 1.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm going to pop the red. No, sorry, wrong thing.
Sport. Oh, we do esports, not regular sports.
Oh, we're gonna have a projectile war? No, just getting grabbed. Starting this close slash. I've just stopped that one now.
I feel like I'm always in like shock state as well. I know it's just ran out, but I feel like almost every time I look up at myself, I'm in shock state, which is good application there for Maku, taking me to the wall, going to build that health lead. Put myself in quite a predicament already.
He knows he's got the life lead, so yeah, just play it a bit safe. Throw out a few projectiles, but the offense didn't even get a chance to start there. Sadly, he just picked it apart.
Even in the slowdown, the DP still effective. Didn't quite pick up from that.
He knows not to challenge that stance, not directly anyway. Just get a bit of distance. Tried to bait the burst there, didn't work. You weren't falling for it, but nonetheless, grab into his first round win.
It's going to be match point here for Maku as well.
Again, stakes are high. The stakes are always very high against the beast to blame.
He sure is. There it is, dash under the projectile, getting a 6p. The adaption's coming in as well. Tried to parry it, but it was just out of range anyway, I'll take it.
Well, no cash being spent, but probably better off that you kept him in the corner. Just keep that offense going.
Yeah. Nah, chose to go for run through it. Instead, gave Maku the corner.
Lightning may or may not have been ridden.
You heard it here first.
Two bars. Let's see what you can do with it. A yellow burst, baited but not in range to punish. And let's see what he does. Does he just
tried to wait for the burst? He wasn't having it.
And
too patient.
And then there
it
is.
He didn't drop it either.
The stun dipper just to seal the deal. 3-1 to Maku. He remains crowned and still sitting on his throne.
Oh, I'm gonna have to wait another 2 years for my title shot again. I had it. No, that's right. It fell out of my grasp, and Maku will be moving on to the finals. Next up, we're going to have Reinart and Cykamancer battling out to see who's going to be going up against Maku for that favoured spot. You play Maku quite a lot, quite
yes,
on the regularly.
We do play each other. I want to say offline, but we don't.
It's online and offline.
Online, offline.
Yeah. Online lobbies, all that. You guys are.
Back before I made the switch to Faust, used to play him as Potemkin a lot, and to his credit, he is quite a good teacher of fundamentals, and he helped me because it's quite a jump. Just going from someone that has no dash to someone that does, it's a lot to get used to if that's how you started. That's
very true, because you got like a whole new range of like movement options or even defensive options as well. So like I know Potemkin's got bad dash, but I feel that what you're saying about Maku being quite good at kind of teaching fundamentals as well, because I've been playing a lot of Street Fighter 5 with him recently, and I'm kind of trying to learn as much as possible from him just by playing against him, playing with him as well. So yeah, it's been really, really good. And I'll learn from that match that we played just there in the bracket as well, and I'll certainly come back stronger next time. But yourself and Reinart coming up next. Can you beat your old self?
Well, we shall see. We shall see.
Oh yeah, let's rock. Alright, coming up to our second semi-finals match, we're going to have Reinart, the absolutely massive blue-eating grappler, coming up against the back-headed monstrosity himself, Cykamancer.
Come on, that's monstrous.
It's more relating to Faust than it is to an actual observation of you as a person.
I mean, to sanitation workers, I'm certainly a monster, but...
Well, monstrosity. Sorry. I'll tone it down next time. I'll make sure that it's super clear that I'm talking about the lanky person that's on my screen at the moment.
Okay.
Now, you yourself used to play Potemkin, so you must be pretty familiar with the kind of moveset and the overall mentality of a Potemkin player.
Yes, that's actually quite a point of contention that Reinart often has with me, is that how am I supposed to be able to beat a Faust? A Faust that used to main Potemkin.
Yeah.
Like he knows what to do. He knows exactly where he should and shouldn't be.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you want to be getting away from him, and when you want to be like going in on your own as well.
Which may or may not coincidentally be why I'm trying to stay as far away from him as possible.
Seems like a good plan considering you get 5D and lose half your bloody life.
Yeah, you just eating even like a close slash to 5S to 5H.
Yeah.
That deletes a third of your health bar.
Yeah.
So blindly am I playing in a way to try and keep distance, but try and also put pressure on that I will run into my own explosives. And I have a sixth sense for smelling when those Potemkin busters are coming out.
Unquestionable faith. Which unfortunately is going to lead to you losing the first game.
but Reinart having none of it here and taking a very convincing game one.
Will it continue? Can he continue to apply that pressure? So it's difficult with Potemkin to apply that pressure, especially to Faust, someone that's got like equally large normals. Potemkin wants to be getting in on his own terms. He wants to be walking up to you and kind of forcing you into that straight throw mix, that situation that he loves so much. But as Faust, you've got the normals to deal with it. Both of you get hit by the bomb, they return it to neutral.
It's really hard to commentate on the borderline insanity that I sometimes play
No,
at.
it's the complete chaos. You start talking about something else, and then suddenly there's a mini Faust on the screen.
Mini Faust, the screen is just filled with what I can only describe as bright pixels.
Oh,
that was an instant Potemkin Buster attempt, and that would have gotten me if he'd done it right.
Certainly.
One of these days, I will not do that. I will not just teleport behind someone when Meteors comes out. But unfortunately, it seems to always work.
As I was going to say, it's a pretty good like mix-up as well. You're kind of forced to block it unless you like mistime the teleport and you open yourself up with it. But it's kind of hard to block. Oh, nice grappler.
Look at me.
Who's the grappler?
I am the grappler. Yeah, let's see. Does he burst away? It doesn't burst quite away, but I don't have tech for dealing with that yet. You know, did like bait out the burst and then keep going.
Yeah.
Maku, now he's a gentleman that has tech like that.
I can bait the burst, but I struggle to punish the burst, the bait burst.
And I take game 2 with with a very jerry-rigged air combo.
It just does it itself. You like pre-input the buttons and then that's it. You just press like 2 or 3 buttons, it does it itself. Oh, nice.
I'm going to slip on this banana, aren't I?
Yep. Slow motion. Oh, I got the grab, but I'm going to slip. We played Mario Kart out here, apparently. Oh, nice.
Nice. He knew that was the time to burst.
But did not know that was the time to jump. Nice safe jump setup as well. Come in with the walls, mix them up. Chuck the bomb at him too, that was surprisingly efficient.
And just getting him in the frame before it explodes as well. I was quite proud of that.
That always gets me as well. I'm like sitting there ready to block the bomb that's about to go off, and just before it does, I get grabbed.
The lunatic runs in. Like, you shouldn't do that, but you should also do that. Any budding Faust players out there, I am not a good teacher for this because
I am not a good Faust player. I mean, you're pretty good in terms of like Faust and his capabilities and stuff. I'd say you do like 90% of the stuff that Faust has available to him. Especially this week, you're doing more like instant overheads with the fast RC and stuff as well.
And then that's the worst. That's the nightmare scenario. Oh, the nightmare scenario
forces you to jump into a heavenly.
Did I say earlier about that little jig? That's the big thing about it. If he's got, because if you jump, you're gonna eat the heavenly, and if you don't jump, you're gonna eat the Potemkin Buster.
Yeah.
Reinart showing real good patience for that as well. He waited for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Gorilla'd you until you were kind of forced to jump.
And here's the Garuda pressure.
He's got that bar back as well. Heavenly's back on the table. They just throw some stuff out, you know. You can hammer fall. I can throw a 500 ton weight, 10,000 ton weight, you know.
Maybe the mini Faust will just win the game for me. Come on.
The win condition, mini Faust.
I know the very easy way to deal with that mini Faust, and I will never tell any of you.
No, please tell me.
Never. I will become the resident spoon holder if I do. It doesn't matter anyway.
It's another one. Second heavenly to the puzzle. It's certainly going to be a kill. I mean, if you get hit by 2 heavenlies in one game, you're done.
And there we go. That's 2 games to Reinart. This is looking to be a very back and forth so far.
Yeah, certainly.
So by that logic, I'll win this next one, right?
Well, we can only hope. But I mean, if Reinart does threaten it, it could be match point for him. So you know, could go the way. Bag dashes a command grab for the first time in his life. We talked shit on it, but I think Potemkin's backdash is actually quite good. Like, he's got quite a long startup, but he's involved for like longer than most people's are. And it does travel quite a distance. Oh nice, the close slash already in startup, you can see it when the RC went off there. Doesn't have the meter for the heavenly, so you can be in the air all you want. Nice command grab. Is that fast seed?
No, that was
No,
not.
it's
I'm
not.
not quite good enough to do that yet, but when I am, by golly gee, it won't matter anyway because I'll just eat that. I'll eat that. I fall for that mix up all the time. You know, just the 5k into 5D.
Yes,
Yeah.
the low hitting 5k for Potemkin as well.
Channeling some Maku energy there.
I know, right? As far as I'm aware, only two people in the game with a standing 5k, Potemkin and Guy. There might be more, please tell me if I'm wrong, but fairly sure it's only two. I mean, technically Leo has one when he's in back turn, but let's not. You can't crouch when he's in back turn. So
Indeed. Make sure to hit the like button, smash the bell, leave a comment, visit us on Patreon.
We don't have a Patreon.
What do you mean we don't have a
We have
Patreon?
a Twitter, but not a Patreon. BGF_FTC on Twitter.
And back to the match.
Maybe we should have a Patreon.
Well, we'll see.
Like, what would their goal? Yeah, that's a conversation for another year.
And just as a little bit of tidbit, any kind of explosion made by Faust, like for instance from the bomb, if the mini Faust is caught in it, he will go apeshit immediately
Nice.
and just attack.
Turns out.
Go into that attack animation.
Mini Faust is weak to fire, as it turns out. There he is, coming in from behind that Mini Faust. It's like you just press your assist button.
You know what? I feel for Reinhardt in these cases. When Faust is at the other side of the screen.
He flew away from that. You're not giving me a haircut today.
Even when you're behind him and on the ground, you still feel your heart skip a beat when you see that stance come up in the flash.
Yeah.
But there, look.
Oh, that's what's the bag. I thought you crouch under that. Oh, backdash to 5k as well. 5k for that.
Good old side switch mix up there. He's activated the mini Faust though.
It's a little bit of relief every time you see him walk over it, like, oh yes, there it goes. Oh, there's another one as well! I do remember Reinart commenting on the just how many Faust came out during this match. 2-2, even up the score, took that match point away and bring it back.
Well, it's going to the wire here, which we always like to see that. It means that the two people are very closely matched in skill and are just. It truly is a competition to see who will beat who. Who will sniff the most glue.
Because as we know, that makes everybody better at fighting the Ryu sniffs and glue.
Opinion is divided on the subject, much like the efficacy of eating your own bomb and slipping on your own banana. This Cykamancer fella, he doesn't seem very technically gifted. Or perhaps he is, and it's just lulling you into a false sense of security.
I could smell it from a mile away. I was ready for it. But Reinart wasn't. He gets hit by that overhead, just bursts it immediately. He's like, man, I'm not eating that. Oh, nice backdash. But if I was getting active, I think he just threw him a banana or a donut or something. Feeling bad for keeping him in the corner for so long, just gave him a banana.
That little standoff.
Just staring at each other. Oh, yo, the backhead.
Yeah, I saw him try to go for the. You know what? It's called the FDB, but everybody just calls it flick, don't they?
Flick that back.
Flick that back.
Flick that back. FDB. Yeah, flick that back. I don't know what it actually stands for. Could not tell you. I'm not even gonna try. Just call it a flick.
You can see that the pressure's starting to get to Cykamancer just slightly. He's fumbling a lot of his inputs here, and Reinhardt's picking up on it.
Certainly. He's always going to capitalise on that. It's one thing about Raidho. He's relatively consistent. If he's not fluffing his inputs. Oh, nice air grab. Take that corner for yourself. Give yourself an afro as well. Oh, and the big stun. with the overhead.
And
that's going to be it.
That'll be it.
I wasn't sure. I thought there was maybe another round to go. I thought I'd blinked and missed it.
We're either good commentators or terrible commentators. I'm not sure which yet.
I'm going to say it's a little bit of both.
Yeah, because I never really... I've commentated on other games before,
okay.
But Guilty Gear is so fast.
Aye,
when,
it is,
like,
yeah.
when you're watching, say, Street Fighter, for instance, that seems very methodical.
Yeah.
But in this, it's... 3 things can happen
at any given
time. In the middle of when you were explaining the one thing that happened. And I don't watch enough. I don't watch enough pro games, so I don't know how those people commentate it. Probably should. In fact, you know what? Our loyal viewers, your homework for this evening: go and watch some professional Guilty Gear matches.
Some good stuff.
And then tell us about how we're really shit at commentating over them.
Compare us to the greats, like, yikes, oh man. No, some of the commentators that do the actual, like, live Pro Tour Guilty Gear stuff, they're absolutely fantastic. I do watch them, take a little bit of inspiration, but no copying here, boys. It's all original, all natural, all BGF.
Wait, we're natty?
No, yeah, I mean, yes, we are.
If anybody asks us officially, yes. Everybody here at the BGF is a natty.
That's very true.
Wink, wink.
No winking, I didn't wink. Yeah, I believe with that done, we've got our finalists decided. That'll be yourself going up against Maku. And our spoon holders, have they been decided yet, Mr. Bracket Man? They have been decided.
Oh, they have been decided. It will be Weirdling against Raidho.
Oh, yeah, that's one we've not seen in a while. Weirdling's managed to keep himself away from the spoon for a good couple of weeks, but it's coming back to bite him in the ass.
What were you going to say there?
I was going to say bald head.
Oh, dear Lord. You can't just call someone bald.
It's okay, he's fine with it. It's loving banter, I swear.
Hold on, let me ask him. Okay, I asked him very quickly there. You've made him sad.
Oh. Well, I'm not sorry. It's all in the past now. Weirdling versus Raidho. Let's go.
Let's go. The educator of the BGF, fighting for his life to not hold on to the wooden spoon against a quiet quick draw.
Nice.
Thoughts on this match?
I mean, like, as always, Raidho trying different things, cementing that muscle memory, kind of putting the practice in. I like seeing different people come up against him each week, although he is like the newest to the game. He's going to be cemented in that bottom spot for a while. It's nice to give him different opponents, so he's got to learn the matchups for different people. I feel like he's fought too many levers.
Yeah, but he sees bananas in his dreams.
I know,
man.
You don't, like, not everyone. I know everyone in Guilty Gear is Unga, but not everyone is as Unga as Leon, especially Biken. So it'll be nice to see how he kind of deals with that fresh matchup as well. Hopefully, if nothing else, he'll learn a lot.
Be an additional thing for Weirdling to keep in mind as well. I've just noticed those 2 names in the rings.
Oh yes, that would be me. Don't worry, we'll sort that in post production.
Lest that ruins the commentary. Sorry, loyal viewers.
Not at all.
Back to the match.
Not at all.
Weirdling coming in strong there.
Surprisingly even so far. There's nobody really kind of holding a health lead, but that's quite big. That's going to be a full combo.
No, drops it very slightly. Just a little bit of a bad timing on the RC.
Drops out.
Make it up for it though, and there's the counter. You love to see it.
Big parry, does so much damage. RC confirmable. Like the best no meter reversal in the game. It's so good.
I think Raidho, you could see him at the start of the matches and a little bit in the last one there. He knows to keep some distance, use those big swords to his advantage.
He's definitely got more range than Weirdling.
But as sad as it is there, Weirdling was just on a roll, had the perfect answer to every single question Raidho had there in the corner, blazed through, takes the first game. Let's see if Raidho can come back from this.
Can't do much with those swords in that range if you're pinned in the corner, and I think that's kind of where Biken excels, and probably what Weirdling wants to be doing as well. Kind of getting in and displaying that pressure. Parry certainly helps with it, gives you all the okay. Big gold burst here, we're going straight to lasers. Straight to laser land.
And
That's good ahead as well. Oh my lord. That was huge, and he was rewarded for it too.
I think Weirdling took brain damage there.
The cojones on this one. Nevertheless, manages to even up with that RC. Should be able to kill, go into the wall.
Oh, if only style points could win matches.
I know! He would have got the match for that. Damn.
Let's see if Weirdling's mental stack is able to keep up though after that.
Oh.
Nice stagger pressure there though, just stopping the wreckers just in time there to just come out with a normal.
Very nice. That's some good links as well.
Been very unpredictable with his movement there as well, Raidho. Just one straight hit though. You see that damage.
There's the experience. There's what.
Whoa! Out from downtown.
Doesn't matter how much experience you have. If you're pressing buttons to wake up, you're getting mortal battle. Nice XP as well. Pushing back.
Tries to go for the goal burst. Weirdling just seen it coming though. Keeps up his good pressure.
Press all those esports buttons. Press them quick.
I don't think he quite knows how to answer this.
Just kind of backing off. Gets a heavy knockdown. Oh. Tries to grab. Nice.
A little bit too far away from the wall to make use of that sword throw though.
Ram is so fast, just like dashing under there. Oh,
baited! I'm going to claim he baited that.
Oh, unfortunately pressing the button, I'm just not blocking. Just gonna eat that.
And that'll be game 2 going to Weirdling.
Gonna call Reinart there. Weirdling going 2 up against Raidho. Still got a chance, could bring it back, bring it to a reverse 3-0.
The legendary reverse 3-0 starts now.
Never count them out.
That is one thing I do like about this game though. You can't count someone out at any point.
Even if it's like the smallest amount of health as well, like you've got answers to deal with chip damage. It's something I'd like try and do as well, like keeping my mentality, like it's never really over, you know, you can still pull it back.
Speaking of mentality, Raidho's keeping a very offensive mentality here. He's pushed Weirdling right into the corner and he's keeping him there.
Yeah.
Oh, just slinked out though.
RC is going to be a big confirm. Doesn't quite get the wall break. Maybe he doesn't want it.
Oh, how the table turns.
Who's playing juggles?
Sees the gun coming, he FDs it.
Pressing the buttons as well. Pushing him to the corner. RC of his own. Yo, the Darrow!
And that'll be the round to
Takes
him.
a round. Very, very nice.
Showing that he has indeed upgraded his technical expertise. Never saw him really pull off good RC combos like that a few weeks prior, so he is definitely improving.
Yep. Just getting more comfortable with it.
But let's see if he can answer the tether. Oh, I can't.
Nah. But got a bit of learning to do in that regard.
It is, as the young people would say, a vibe check. That one
certainly is, yeah. Are you blocking high all the time?
Oh, I could have sworn he was going to get him with the gun there.
Yeah, me too. Raidho ready for the gun.
I think that was a misinput on Raidho's part there, sadly.
That one as well. We'll be getting a little bit panicky, a little bit scrambly here.
Shoved him Weirdling into the corner though. And the parry.
Nice yellow. It was well timed, well placed, and straight that parry. Something else that I think you just kind of get a sense for, not necessarily playing against Vikings, but just playing against the individual as well. You get a good sense for when you're going to parry. Both players are making good use of their 6Bs as well, getting the pressure off. Weirdling being a mixed monster.
And Weirdling opting to cash out, just super through the wall.
Yep, straight down.
You got that bar, you spend that bar.
Big OK match point. How are we going to handle it? It's going to be a parry on the wake up as well.
He was probably expecting a mortal battle there.
Yeah.
That'll be what it was.
Yep. Considering he's been hit by 2 of them.
Did not want to go out the same way a third time.
Raidho not mortal battling, but still pressing buttons, going to get parried and hold on to the spoon for yet another week. But yeah, as you said, he's definitely learning. Pulled off the RC combo. The pressure is more so, and I'm sure Weirdling was feeling it as well playing against him.
Indeed, it may have been a 3-0, but it was not a convincing 3-0.
Very, very true. Yeah, Weirdling had to work, and that style play may as well have given Raidho a round.
Well, we now proceed to our grand final.
Yeah, with that all said and done, with only one match left, it's going to be Cykamancer going up against Maku.
Will Maku finally be defanged, declawed, and dethroned? We'll only know. We'll know soon.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Let's rock straight into it. Let's go. Alright, coming at you first and foremost, I mean, finally, we've got Cykamancer and Maku going up against each other. Old friends, old rivals. The back-headed monstrosity himself. I need to stop calling you a monstrosity. Going up against Maku, the beast of the BGF, currently on his 7th streak at this moment.
Will I be able to prevent this, or will this just be another tally, the 8th tally
You can-
in his body list?
You can do it, I swear. You got this, Cykamancer. Do it not for yourself, but for the people. For the people.
For the people. Won't someone please think of the children?
Whoa, we're going to get off to a quick start here.
Of course, Maku's had enough experience playing against me at this point that the trumpet may as well just be his special move. He knows to just go straight in on that.
Yeah.
Go.
Flying away with
Flying
the DP
away with
there.
that.
What the? Don't know where he was trying to go.
He's good. He's got some good corner pressure going on here, and eventually I just fall to it because you can't keep up defense like that forever.
Very true. Or can you?
Well, I couldn't.
I mean, you certainly tried. Sniped him out of the DP there with the hammer, the axe.
Yeah.
Straight back in the corner.
Yep, fairly certain that once you get caught by Maku at that range of health,
Yep.
you may as well put down the controller.
Yeah. Alright, I mean, we don't advise it just in case he drops.
Just in case, but more a compliment to him that he is very consistent.
Very true. Very, very true. They get the weights, putting on some pressure on himself. Goes Scumdipper's under the scalpel. No way, didn't know that was possible. Try it again.
I did, and I did it anyway.
Oh, nice. Getting away from it.
See some of the tension starting to get to me though, bursting when I don't need to.
Yeah.
Like if I paid attention, we didn't have the bar there, like Roman cancel that stun dipper, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But I have all this meter, what shall I do with it? What will I cook? Nothing. That I will cook nothing
Absolutely
apparently.
nothing. You cook straight into a 5D. First game, pretty confidently going to Maku as well, but I think there's an element of like, I think you're still kind of trying to settle into yourself a little bit. Not sure if it's the panic or the stress of a finals coming at you.
Who knows? All these games are a blur to me. The ones I lose and the ones I win.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. It's just a haze. I hear Fudra arc in my dreams.
Not an upside down flip kick. To be fair, at least there's not very many people in the world that can do that, you know. But then could be one of them, you know. He can do that if he wanted to.
Coming in there with the left arm of the forbidden one there, that good 6p.
Nice. I know
It starts his pressure.
it always starts with us come different.
Starts with it, ends with it, and
That's
again,
it in
Maku
between.
not breaking a sweat here at all. He's very confident in his offensive pressure. Doesn't even feel the need to really backdash all that often either.
Holding a
And-
massive life lead.
And basically being psychic for being able to read graphs.
Oh, nice. Kind of has your own here. Underthumb weight, bomb, hammer. The hammer hits the bomb. Nice. Bit of cohesion there. Manages to block it and still get a layup out as well. Damn. I was getting mixed just looking at it.
I fear I may have created a monster.
Yeah, both.
But it's alright, the reverse 3-0, it begins now.
It begins now, and it never ends. Oh, against the wall is.
Still not really got the technical expertise to judge when that's going to hit the wall.
Yeah.
Because it's very easy to combo after the JH has bounced, once they've bounced and hit the wall. Maku probably very glad that I don't have that.
I know. Well, yeah, at this point, aye.
Of course, it's the Maku special.
Really?
Eat 1 bar,
Man,
fishing for that stun dipper, as you would, because it is a very good move, and you get a lot from it. Trying to cover myself with just item tosses with hammers. Sometimes it works.
Seems to be working, I was going to say. Take him to the corner. Okay, mini Faust. Mix. Play it carefully, gets the trumpets. And into the overhead. Maku thinking maybe I can back up and get the trumpets, but you got to watch out what's in front of you as well.
It's just as well I did that there. I ate a lot of things in that round winning transition. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of ground footsies, what would you call air footsies?
Air superiority. That's why I
well,
call that.
Maku demonstrating slightly more air superiority than me.
To be fair, so Kai's got some really good like air to air buttons. His JS is pretty good air to air.
Trying to force out a little bit of frustration with the projectile game. Very good, very effective for the most part, because it does feel very frustrating.
Yeah.
Just trying to lull you into making a mistake.
You know, you said that, and then I put myself on the other side.
Oh, a good burst through all the meteors as well. That was very almost clairvoyant of him to know when that was coming.
Did I just see a JD from you there? That baghead coming out and snapping.
No, that's actually JP.
Oh, JP. Okay.
It's got its uses. I just don't ever really find them.
Probably good air to air. You know, you find that with like higher hitting air buttons.
Much slower round this time. Both of us just trying to feel each other out.
I was going to say everyone's like acclimatized to the new environment and just trying to find ways to get through the defense, find ways to get in. There it is, the work right button coming in handy. Ooh, gets the DP out of it. No burst to bait.
Tried to bait a burst that wasn't there.
Oh, nice faster C into the kick. Not sure if it was meant, but it certainly worked. Keeping the pressure. Scumnipa!
Right, what's next? Just being bombarded by traitors.
Those many Faust. Yo, I don't know where that came from. Nice.
We're looking very even so far. Either one of but there it is. Drops it though. Doesn't happen very often. Very glad that he did.
That was hard to confirm after a dash cancel in this game. The tight window, nice backhead.
Health low, either way. And
burst!
Final. Drops it though, and just managed to recover it.
Getting yourself on the board and telling Maku that you're not down and out.
No.
Just yet. As you said, the 3-0 started.
It starts now, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. You're about to watch a king fall. I hope.
Need to, buddy. We can't let him get to our current record holder with BGF. That would be Reinart at 10 wins, 10 consecutive holds of the belt before he was dethroned last year.
Indeed.
Last year at Backyard Install, I might add, which if Maku manages to retain, he will get to a 10-week streak at Backyard Install. So here's hoping that we don't get to that.
To quote another character from another fighting game, not too dissimilar from this one, you need to be stopped.
He does need to be stopped. The words of Trunks from Dragon Ball Fighters must be stopped.
Unfortunately, I'm not doing a very good show at stopping him.
Look at that, right light him with the throw as well. Was that a block? Guy's block.
Just mistimed that slightly, and there we go.
Oh, get the air combos. Dropped it, just.
What are you doing?
Coming in with the grab.
Silly
5K
man.
Reset. Another 5k. All the lows. 5k, scum dippers. That was disgusting.
That was disgusting, but also just very admirable. That was some very good input successes.
Yeah.
Right. Try to play a little bit more neutral now. Don't want him to get in there and just delete my health bar.
Very true. You've got the tools to play it as well. You've got the range over Kai. Different story when he puts you in the corner. Nice. That work right button coming in handy. Feed him with some bananas.
You never have too much potassium, kids. Well, actually, you can, but it's very difficult.
Nice, kill the bomb. The mini first no longer betraying. That's what's next. First on deck for Maki. RC. And another one.
Again, just trying to escape from it.
Yep. Nah, that was a good call. Oh, punch and a grab as well. He's going to do it again. No one's got all those.
It's an insidious strike throw mix up that would normally be reserved for grapplers.
Oh,
and
getting hit by the projectile as well. That is Maku going to retain once more, putting that 8th notch on the belt, as it were.
The Beast's rampage continues, folks. It seems no one here at the BGF was able to put down this rabid animal, and he will go on, like my colleague said here, for the 8th time.
Oh.
Can we stop him before he gets to 10?
Yes.
I wonder.
Yes, we can. Somebody just needs to step up and do it, and I know I'm the one that lost to it this week, but we can do it. I can certainly do it. I'll do it next week. Just give me a shot. Give me another title shot, guys, please. Yeah,
well,
all round good show. I know there was a lot of like 3-1s, a couple of 3-0s, but overall, really, really good show. A lot of just kind of like different mixes. A lot of good like reactions from people as well. That double purple at the end there, like Maka doing the purple, I thought the DP was coming, presumably you did too, so you did the hard dash or save the corner, just get away from it. So some good stuff just like that as well, some good adaptions. Yeah, absolutely fantastic, some good close games this week as well.
All round very entertaining.
Yeah,
even the ones where it was one-sided, like not to throw shade, but with Raidho and
newest member of the PGA
and Weirdling, there was still some styling going on there on Raidho's part.
Some good moments. So yeah, definitely. Like as much as Raidho is still learning the game, you can't take him lightly, or he'll beat you. You know, like I lost a game to him this week as well. Weirdling might as well have lost the game to that style, you know.
In fact, maybe we should do a little bit of editing.
Just change the scores. You know, we got access to that. There's
no. I don't think we should be disingenuous. We're not rich and famous enough for it.
No, there's no undercutting here at the BGF. It's all above board.
All above board.
There is no collusion here at the BGF.
Indeed, if you cannot survive the jaws of the beast, then tough.
Yeah, exactly. Get munched, I guess. Get munched. But more on that. We'll be away over the weekend doing tournaments and getting ready for our next big event back here in Install, which will be with you in a couple of weeks. But more importantly, we'll be back with more Monday Night Rollback next week.
Make sure to check the Sunday papers for the massacre in Edinburgh that we'll be doing. Right?
Right, 100%. Edinburgh, so stay tuned. You can catch us there at the Golf Tavern on Saturday coming up. And if not, we'll be with you next Monday. Stay frosty, I guess. Good night and good watching.
Good night, everybody, and have yourselves a fabulous morning, afternoon, evening, or whatever time it is that you're actually watching this. And if you're falling asleep to this...